Breaking news here on the Straits Times Newsnight. Making a very special delivery, the Singapore Airlines jumbo jet arrived at Changi Airport at 7:36 p.m. this evening, carrying the first ever batch of COVID-19 vaccines for Singapore and Asia. Good evening, I'm Chow Suan, and as we speak, the first shipment of Pfizer-BionTech Covid-19 vaccines to Singapore has arrived on our shores. And there to witness the moment as the nose of the Singapore Airlines Boeing 747-400 freighter opened up was Transport Minister Ong Ye Kung, who captured the momentous occasion on his phone. This was also the first Pfizer-BionTech vaccine shipment to be delivered to a country in Asia. More details about the shipment: it was prioritized for loading into the aircraft in Brussels and during unloading in Singapore. The vaccines will then be transported to a SETS cold chain facility for storage and ground transportation. Now this is interesting. Prior to this delivery flight, Singapore Airlines conducted a successful shipment trial 2 days ago on the same route to make sure that everything would go according to plan. We can also tell you that the shipment began its journey in Brussels, in a facility like this one. DHL shows ST what the packing and loading process for one of their vaccine shipments would look like. For the Singapore shipment, temperature trackers equipped with sophisticated GPS were also packed within each special thermal stripper box to provide full visibility throughout the shipment's entire journey. After collection of the vaccines from the manufacturing site in Belgium, the cargo was accompanied by security escorts on the road to the Brussels International Airport. Speaking in Changi Airport this evening, Transport Minister Ong Ye Kung said the delivery of the first batch of vaccines here also demonstrates Singapore's readiness as a crucial transportation and distribution hub for the region.
I think most important is the security, transparency. So throughout the whole journey, the conditions of the vaccines are monitored and to ensure that it's secure, it's transparent, and everything arrives safely.
There you have it, the first vaccines arriving in Singapore tonight. What has not been announced yet is who will get the vaccine first and when. For more on this breaking news, you can check out our coverage on straitstimes.com. Meanwhile, Singapore has recorded one new locally transmitted case today. The infection is in the community and it's one of 10 announced this afternoon. The other 9 are imported cases who have been placed on stay-home notice upon arrival here. The Ministry of Health also announced today that the serological tests of 8 more Mandarin Orchard employees have come back positive, indicating likely past infections. The 8 are in addition to the 3 announced yesterday. Over the weekend, MOH said it's investigating 13 cases who served SHN at the hotel between October 22nd and November 11th. A highly infectious strain of COVID-19 has emerged in the UK, and its health minister has described it as out of control. With European countries, Canada and Hong Kong, among others, closing their borders to travellers from the UK, how worried should Singapore be? Infectious diseases physician Dr. Ling Lee Min told ST, this new strain is something we need to watch very carefully.
It remains to be seen, and there's certainly no clear-cut evidence what this new strain would mean for all of us. Is it going to be more deadly? Is it going to be more contagious? And what about the impact on the vaccine? Certainly areas that we worry about, but up till now, really, there isn't sufficient data to suggest what its true impact will be, and so we really do have to watch this space. In the meantime, we have to continue doing what we are already good at, that is safe distancing measures, hand hygiene, masking, and for those who want to go for the vaccine, to go for the vaccine.
If you were out and about in town this weekend, you might have seen a scene like this. Malls in Singapore were teeming with pre-pandemic crowd sizes in the final weekend before Christmas as shoppers sought last-minute presents. Long queues even to enter malls and shops were spotted, and many shoppers that the Straits Times spoke to said they were uneasy over the lack of safe distancing amid crowds larger than they had expected. This was despite the government urging caution in the lead-up to Phase 3 of Singapore's reopening on December 28th. In other news, those looking to buy a new BTO flat can look forward to the launch of 17,000 apartments in 2021. HDB plans to offer about 17,000 built-to-order flat units in 2021, similar to what was launched this year. But given the economic uncertainty due to COVID-19, it will monitor the housing market closely and calibrate supply if required. There will be a mix of flats available in non-mature estates such as Bukit Batok, as well as mature estates such as Geylang. The launches will be spread out over several months. And now for a look at what's lighting up the skies and social media today. If you looked up into the skies tonight, you might have been a witness to a rare and spectacular celestial event. The two largest planets, Jupiter and Saturn, can be seen crossing paths at about 8:30 p.m. tonight on the winter solstice, or the longest night of the year. The Great Conjunction is the closest meeting between the two planets since 1623, during Galileo's times, making it nearly 400 years since the planets aligned and sky watchers were able to witness the event. It is an extremely rare and spectacular celestial event that happens only once every 20 years. This alignment is also referred to as the Christmas star. No more thank you next for Ariana Grande, as the singer locks it down with luxury real estate agent Dalton Gomez. Grande has announced that she is engaged in a series of photos of her and her fiancé on Instagram. The pictures have been liked over 12 million times. The Thank You Next singer posted the photos of her cuddling with Gomez, which included a close-up shot of the ring in the post, which was captioned "Forever and Then Some." Grande's mother congratulated the couple on Twitter, saying she was excited to welcome Gomez to the family. The two had reportedly started dating earlier this year. And that wraps up the Straits Times Newsnight. Do visit straitstimes.com to see more news and videos. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel by hitting the button below. Have a good evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.